So from the moment I'm interested in investigating deep plane facelift to the going through the whole process and coming out the other side, what does that time period look like for most people?
So the first thing is visiting the website. There are some helpful questionnaire that you can use to self-assess and see if you would benefit. There are some webinars where there are questions and answers that you can review, and in fact there would be an opportunity to ask me questions directly. Following that, once you have decided to book an appointment, you would call our practice manager, who would again send you some information, and she would probably also answer some of your questions.
Yeah.
Once you have decided to book a consultation, you will come and see me. We will go through what your main concerns are, and I will assess the changes on your face and also ask you questions regarding your general health. We will go through some before and after pictures to which would be suitable in your situation or for your procedure, and you will go home with some more information leaflet. This will give you time to reflect on the consultation and have some more questions after you have gone through the information. This will lead to the second consultation where you will come back. We will be more focused. I'll answer all your questions. We will again go through some before and after pictures so that we both are completely clear as to what you want to achieve and what I can deliver quite reliably to you. You will go back so that you have time to review and reflect on the consultation and the information. Once you have decided to have the surgery, we will fix up a date. It can be in London, it can be in Northampton, either of these two places. On the day of surgery, you will come in the morning. There will be theatre staff to welcome you, and you will meet the anesthetist who would almost always be a consultant anesthetist in the NHS. So they have a lot of experience and they know how to keep you comfortable. The surgery itself you will also see me on the day of surgery before the actual procedure. So if you have any further questions, even on the day, do not hesitate in asking me. The surgery itself will take anywhere from 3 to 4 hours. And after the surgery, we will keep you under observation for a few hours till you are completely comfortable. You might elect to go back home or you might stay in the hospital. It will be completely up to you. But I'll see you the following day after surgery, where we will remove all the dressing, and if you had some drain, we will remove that as well. After that, you will get a compression bandage to keep things in place and some medication to help you heal better. Most of the swelling, etc., will start to subside by the end of the week. You should not be in significant pain. You will be eating, drinking and walking from the actual day of surgery. So you should be pretty much back to your day-to-day activity by the 24 to 48 hours after surgery. All the stitches or sutures are removed within the first 2 weeks. And in my experience, almost all of my patients after a deep plane facelift are back to their professional or their social life by the end of 10 to 14 days. There will be some swelling which will not be dramatic, and that will subside over the next few weeks. You will have to take care of your suture site or your wound site, but you can apply makeup by the end of 3 weeks to hide them. As with any other sutures, these are hidden and they will fade away with time. By the end of 3 months, you should be almost completely healed. There will be some remodeling of the deeper scar, but that won't be visible. As the sensory nerves in your skin grow, you will get some tingling sensation, but it will not be painful. Your psychological recovery is almost complete by the end of a week, so you start feeling more confident. The grogginess, the tiredness that happens after anesthesia is almost gone in the first few days after surgery. So you start getting into a better mental state by the end of 2 weeks, and your physical recovery is almost complete by the first 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it sounds like from the moment you make the decision, once you've gone through the the consultation process and you've decided to have the treatment, that part's pretty quick, and really within 2 weeks much of the
Yes.
healing is done, and then you have further healing, but that's sort of ongoing, and you're kind of finished that within 3 months. Now, I would imagine that people don't just decide one day, I'm going to get a deep
Yes.
plane facelift and come to you. Some people must think about it for a long time. So is that the case? Do you have sort of some people that kind of make the decision, come right away, and then other people have been thinking about it for 5 years?
Yeah. Again, it varies. It depends upon the kind of homework that individual patient would have done.
Yeah.
So I would see some patients who have been to different consultant but did not feel comfortable
Right.
or did not have the confidence that they will get the deep plane facelift that they have read about. So these will relatively take less time to decide and go ahead with surgery.
Right.
On the other hand, there might be some patients who are still debating whether they would benefit from a deep plane facelift or not. The key thing is, this is a lifestyle surgery. It is not a critical or an essential surgery. So you should never take this decision in a haste. Take your time, and I will always encourage you to take your time before you decide to have the surgery. Take as much information about the surgery, the recovery, and the actual technique that your surgeon will use. Ask questions. Come back with more questions if you require. Have as many consultations as you feel necessary before you take the decision to have the surgery. So this is not a decision that you need or in fact should take in a haste. Take your time before you have the surgery itself. Be confident in your surgeon and be comfortable in asking as many questions at any point as you want.
Welcome to the British Face Clinic. We understand that making decisions surrounding cosmetic surgery can be difficult, sometimes frustrating, so we invite you to give us a call. What we can do is discuss the many decisions surrounding the different options you have available to you, and we're happy to go through those with you to help you decide if we're the right choice for you. Please give us a call on the number below.